Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is gonna be this look. And my thought behind this was I want to do something with a red halo. I wanted to have the emphasis on like a shiny red, and I was considering even to use like really bright fire engine red glitter or something like this. But then I looked at my palettes and I found this one, which is the 80s Baby palette from Pinky Rose Cosmetics, and I saw this red right here, and then I thought, why not use this one, because it is a beautiful red, and together with the purples and the light blue, I think we created a very nice look. So if you want to see how I did that, then just please keep on watching. Hi my sweeties, how are you? Okay, so it is good morning to me, and whatever time it is for you, hi. Okay, so we have to do a look, and I was thinking I want to do something red, and I want to do something like very defined halo eye, cut crease kind of a situation. So and when I was thinking about which reds I have in my collection, I thought that I have quite a few reds, but none of them is like super fire red. I'm actually missing that in my collection still, and I really would love to have that. So I hope someone is going to come out with something that really speaks to me. Maybe I should really go and get some neons. I would love to have a neon red and a neon yellow and a neon everything. Anyway, so the closest thing to what I was thinking is actually from this palette, the 80s Baby palette from Pinky Rose Cosmetics, and there is this red right here that has a bit of an orange undertone, and I thought that would be really cool to have this as the main feature as a halo. So to like what we do around it is probably use this one in the crease, and then I thought blending it out with purple, with either of them, would really be cool. So that's what we're trying to do today, and then let's zoom in and let's just start, because I have nothing else to say. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take a pretty small fluffy brush, but small and defined like this, and then I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is the dark red, and this is called Amor, and I think I'm going to just place this around my crease and try to get it as dark as possible. So that's what the plan is for now, because this lighter red that I then want to have as a halo, I think that has to of course stand up against something. So there should be some kind of like a difference in depth of the reds. So that's what we're trying to do, and maybe I'm even gonna deepen it up with one of the purples or something, or the black. Let's see. Okay, next I want to go into this shade here, which is called The Baby, and I think I'm not 100% sure honestly, but yeah. So, and then I'm gonna just put this with the same brush right at the borderline here, and I want this to be not too harsh and not too visible, because I also don't want to take this whole look too far up. So that's why I'm taking this a pretty defined brush and just dabbing it around here. You know what I mean? And then that gives us enough space still to blend out the whole look. So right now this is, again, it's just for placement. Now I dipped my brush in the wrong shade. Okay, so this is, again, it's just for placement and to blend out the red, and then we see what happens. I have this look in my head. It's just that sometimes it's hard to translate that into reality. Okay, something like this, and now I think, to clean myself up, okay, now I think I'm gonna go into this one, the Care Bear, and try to blend this whole mess out. I think it's gonna actually turn out nicely if it works the way I think, but let's just see. This is the plan, to just blend out the purple with this very light lavender, and you know what? I think this is gonna look really cool. And I will of course also re-intensify the shades once I work myself back down towards the crease. Just want to say that. It sounds like I'm saying something wrong. But yeah, so that's what I do, as you know. Okay, something like this. Okay, in my mind it looks much better, I promise. Okay, so next thing is the baby shade. We're gonna go back downwards and we are going to apply this now with a fluffier brush and just dabbing it on between the purple and the red. And I hope that it will pull the whole thing together. Famous last words. So this is how it looks so far. I'm going to go and place my cut crease, and I think what I'm going to do is I do the traditional V shape of the cut crease, and then we're going to place that brighter yellow on top of that, and I hope that's going to then pull the whole look together and look nice. Hopefully. I have no idea yet what I'm going to do for the lower lash line. We're going to figure that out once we get there. So yeah, let me just put my cut crease in place, and then I'll be right back and we put the red one on, the red shade. Yeah. Okay, so this is spectacular. Okay, I'm just having fun here. So yeah, I'm gonna take this very light red shade here, this one, and I'm going to pick that up on my brush, and I'm going to, should I spray my brush in this case? Maybe not yet. Maybe let's just put the first layer on just like that. And then we see if it is actually light enough to make an appearance, or if we have to, you know, do something else about it. Okay, on my left eye, you see how the look, I think, is starting to come together. Of course, it's gonna look much better once there's eyeliner and lashes and all of that, but I think it already shows where it's gonna go. So this shimmer is still applied without any spray and not with the fingers, so I think maybe I'm going to, you know, do that still. Maybe make it shine a little bit more, and then we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I'm going to then also apply some eyeliner and finish off my face, and then I'm gonna be right back and we'll do the rest together. Okay, sweeties, this is how it looks so far, and I told you the look would come together. I'm really happy with it now. So I put a dark blue on my lower waterline, and I think what I want to do is actually to take this shade right here, Dreamer, and put that, and that is a shimmer, but I feel like I want to put that under my lash line, under my lower lash line. So let's do that, and I'm going to put that on a pencil brush, and I'm going to spray my brush, and then we're just gonna, I don't know, put like a sliver of that. I'm really scared now. I don't want this to ruin the look now, but let's just tap off the brush and put that under the lower lash line. And I think this is, ooh, this is gonna be nice. Leorah, you're doing well. All right, so that is gonna be the finished look, I think. And I'm just gonna have that one shade here, and I think for the inner corner highlight, I'm gonna use this yellow, 1981, this one. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna apply some mascara on my lower lash line, and then I'm gonna come back with the finished look. Okay, sweeties, we are all done. This is the finished look, and I think actually it did turn out great. It was not so easy to blend out those purples with the red. I had to work behind the scenes quite a bit, but I think it worked out, and I'm actually really happy with the finished result. So let's zoom out a little bit, give you a bigger picture, something like that. And yeah, so let's talk about the shades that we used. And that is, I started with this dark red matte, and then I blended it into this, and then we blended it out with this one. And then in the inner corner, I just used a hint of this one. I didn't spray my brush because I didn't want it to be too bright, so I just used it dry on a brush and you know, blended it into the surrounding shades. And then under the lower lash line we used this, and this of course as the halo. So I think we used quite a few shades in this palette for this one look, and I love to do that, as you know, because I use something like 5, 6, 7, 8 shades per look. So that is that's just perfect for me. For my lips, I used this lipstick from Essence. It's called Adventure Awaits, and it's the shade Kisses from the Orient. And I'm usually like, I have not been into lipsticks, as you know, and especially not into dark ones. I was always going for the nudes, but there are some shades that are magical, and this is one of them. And it actually feels very, very good, considering how very, very affordable this Essence is. Very, very nice. Okay, so everything else, I'm not gonna go into this. You can all find it all in the description box down below. Yeah, it's time to finish. I have to go wake up my kids and get through the day. So I hope you'll have a very wonderful day, or you had a wonderful day depending on when you watch this. And I see you here next time for my next video, which is going to be super soon. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.